Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is your man, ChukwumaijemNwosu, the solutionist, and I just came off a business class. I just left that video. Quick ways to know that you found a wife. Go check it out over there. Like, subscribe, share the video with your friends so that they can be educated and knowledgeable on that business class mindset. And come over here to the Solutionist channel as a business, as the man of the business class, a business-minded man, and get down to the business of basically making money and making the art of money making your hobby. Basically, we're going to be taking money, but we're going to be giving value in exchange for the money that we take. And on today's topic, basically, I'm going to be talking about um, it's a very important topic. We're talking about cleaning condos, houses, and offices for $60,000 a year. This is a maid service kind of hustle, right? It's something that I got put in tune with. I know a lady friend. This is a hustle that she does. She starts from Monday to Sunday, and she has days off here and there, and she dedicates herself to basically cleaning up condos, apartments, offices, and stuff like that. But she mostly does like condos and houses. Okay, so initially to start this business, right, you have to have a love for cleaning, right? If you don't have a love for cleaning, I don't think this is going to work. You have to be the kind of person that has that cleaning ability. You're the kind of person that's a homemaker. It works out the best for people like that. Or you can be the kind of person that has a financial goal. You're just trying to meet a financial goal. And after that, you're set. You want to hit maybe a $10,000 mark. You're trying to hit that $100,000 mark. Whatever your goals are, this is the quick way to make it because there's so much demand based on what I saw. I put my number in there just to see what the demand is. The demand, guys, is crazy. Okay, so we're gonna start with like Thumbtack. There's an app called Thumbtack. It's a very good way to score a job, a cleaning job. Different people from different suburbs, from different parts of the city would be on you messaging about cleaning their condos, their apartments, and their office buildings, and it's on you to accept or decline jobs. Okay. Another way to do it is you're going to do it on a pro level as a registered business, right? You want to go with Angie's List. Angie's List is another option on the line as far as going about tackling this business. You can also post ads in marketplace and have people, everyday people like you and I, source you through the marketplace. You could do the same thing on Craigslist, but I believe there might be a charge with Craigslist. Marketplace is free. With Craigslist, you might have to pay some money to post an ad for people to find you as a person that cleans condos, houses, and offices for everyday people. Okay. Um, Fees for these cleaning services could go anywhere from 60, 50 to $300 and more, depending on the size of the cleaning area. Okay. The first step is you have to register. In case of Thumbtack, you have to register or download the app, or you have to register, put your name and your information. Then you have to download the app. In case of Angie's List, you have to sign up or whatever that entails, put your business information, and so on and so forth. All right. I believe Angie's List only deals with verified businesses. Okay. And then once you download the app, in the case of Marketplace and Craigslist, you have to post ads or put, on the app. You have to download the Facebook app, and then you have to post your ads on both the Facebook app or the Craigslist app, depending on which one you want to use. All right. Then once you're done with that, the next step is basically to pick up cleaning supplies. Okay. Cleaning supplies you're going to be able to get from like small or large chain retail stores such as Walmart, such as Home Depot, and the likes of that. Okay. Once you pick up your cleaning supplies from these chain retailers, the next step is for you to go and decide on your uniform, because you have to be a uniform person, to show your level of organization and mental acuity, right? So you show up there picking a certain uniform. I recommend all black or navy blue because they tend to hide dirt. You don't want to go out there in all white. You could do white if you could pull white off and still look neat and presentable. That's on you. But I recommend all black or navy blue based on my experience on how people that do these jobs, how they dress. Okay. The next step in trying to go into this business is that you have to think of your safety. because you're going to be going into the private homes of individuals that you have never had any kind of physical contact with, people you do not know. You don't know what kind of interest they have towards you or how they feel towards you. So you have to plan, have a course of action just in case something goes left. So, okay, so you have to think of your safety. Either going there with a camera, okay, or you have to share your location with one of your family friends or well wishers or your roommate or your friend or your relative. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you're safe and somebody knows where you are at all times. Especially when you're doing this as a sole proprietorship business, you're running this on your own. You want to put your safety in mind because the world is a dangerous place as we know it today. All right. Then the next thing you want to think about is your transportation. You have to have transportation because sometimes the jobs are not going to be typical. I know in most cases you could restrict your work area to a certain environment. Like sometimes people pick houses or condos around downtown, or you could expand your reach all across a large area where people from the suburbs could be contacting you to clean their houses, and people from the city could also contact you, and people in office areas, whether in the city or suburbs, could also contact you. Because of these, vast reach, if you're the kind of person that has spread your reach over a 10-mile radius, you might need very viable transportation so that you can go from job to job or gig to gig in record time. Okay. And then next thing you want to do is that you want to start with one or two gigs. In my opinion, it's better to start small so that way you can quickly see how proficient you are in getting the job done. Because you also have to understand, you have to keep in mind quality control. Because if you don't have quality control, most likely you're gonna, people are not gonna like the car. You're not gonna be able to deliver a quality cleaning service to your customers or the clients. Okay, so you have to have quality in mind. So you want to start with one to two gigs, and then slowly accept more jobs. That way, you understand. It leads me to the next point. Once you start with one to two gigs and slowly accept more, it allows you the time to understand how or learn how to manage your time. Because once you learn how to manage your time, you know how long it takes you to clean one bedroom apartment, how to clean two-bedroom apartment, how to clean a studio apartment, how to clean a house, and how long it takes you. You can now manage your time appropriately so that you don't disappoint other clients, right? So that you can schedule your cleaning services appropriately, allowing yourself the time that it requires to be able to do a proficient job. All right. So once you learn to manage your time, the next thing is to leave a good impression, right? And not just leaving a good impression on the client based on eye service, but also leaving a good impression because you're detailed. You clean with detail in mind. You do things that actually impress the client that is basically hiring you for this specific service. So you want to leave a good impression on the client as far as your cleaning services goes, and also be detail oriented in picking out the things that a picky client might complain about. All right. Then the next thing you want to do is that you have to understand that your review is coming, which leads me back to my last point why you need to be detailed. These clients are going to review you, regardless of the app. Thumbtack, Pro Angie's List, if you're going pro, Marketplace, or Craigslist, these clients are going to review you, and you don't want a bad review. So, because of you want to avoid a bad review and you just want to be all around good at what you do and provide good service in general, you want to make sure that you're detailed so that you get a positive review. And not only that, through word of mouth, because of how good you are, people could use the art of word of mouth, the old art of word of mouth, to spread the word about your services. So also you have to be polite. Learn to be polite because you're going into people's environment. Even if you're recording yourself for your safety, be polite about it. Okay? Even if you're sharing your location, even if the client tries to approach you or whatever goes on, just be polite about the situation. And if you find yourself in a compromising position, make sure you remove yourself from that environment politely. Okay. And then the next step is the final step is that you have to get funding. Okay. For sometimes you want to start this business, you don't have enough money. I would recommend that you get funding using one of the major retail outlet stores credit cards that I always talked about, right? So you can, as someone starting up in this business, you could run to Costco, Home Depot, Walmart, Sam's Club, and any other chain retail outlet that sells cleaning supplies, And these people could fund you with a credit card. They could provide you with a credit card, and with that credit card, you could fund your cleaning business. This will allow you to buy cleaning supplies, and you can even buy a car with that credit card. You could basically set up your whole business off the credit card advice that I give on this solutionist channel, right? Because by the time you get a credit card from Costco, Home Depot, Walmart, and Sam's Club, you probably rack up about $20,000 in credit card. And with this $20,000, you can get yourself a decent car. Don't go for anything lavish, something very economic like a Toyota Corolla or a minivan, a dependable one like a Dodge Caravan with a 3.3 or 3.6 liter engine or 3.8 liter engine. Those are the most reliable ones. And then you get your supplies, and then as you make your money going through your gigs, pay back the credit card. Please, I cannot emphasize this enough. Make sure you pay back the credit card companies. That way you can leverage your credit in the future for bigger fish to fry. Okay, pay them back and ask for more credit limit increase, and from there plan to go big time. What is going big time? Being able to register a business, incorporate a business in whatever business name you see fit, and taking the business to the next level where you start going after branding and putting logos and signs on the side of your car and giving out business cards and running ads online. Okay. With that said, we're at the end of this video. So that's how you set up this whole business of cleaning condos, houses, and offices for $60,000. That's the projected income for the people that are doing this full time. And the income can actually exceed that if you decide to go overtime and just go as hard as you can. I'm talking working 60 to 80 hours a week. All right. So that brings us to the end of this video. If you like the information you got from this video, please don't forget to like, dislike, subscribe, share this video with anybody that you think could find it useful and valuable. That's the goal. Okay. And don't forget to go back to the other channel, ChukwumaijemNwosu Business Class, and get the mindset of a business owner. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.